So this is not going to be a normal video because this part of my life is not really part of my life until it is, in essence. But by the title and thumbnail, if you're seeing this video, that means that I have just had, well, I'm about to have pretty big surgery. If you don't see this video, then this video doesn't exist. Crutches there. Long story short, I was born with a medical condition that's genetic called osteogenesis imperfecta. Just my bones are more fragile than pretty much everybody except for people with the worst type than I do. It's a rare condition, but there's actually like a good amount of people out there, like famous people that have had it. Like if you've ever seen the show The Middle, Atticus something, I forget what Schaefer maybe. But the kid that's the star in the show The Middle, he has the same condition. He, I think, has it worse than I do, but it's the same condition nonetheless. I've probably had high 30 to low 40 fractures in my life. Some more severe than others. Like I kind of lost track with all fingers and toes, and funny, in my family, those don't count as fractures because they're whatever. Most people are like, oh, I broke a bone, I broke my finger. It's like, I couldn't tell you how many times I've broken my fingers and toes. But if you follow my TikTok, you know, or if you're just following along, in 2020, right when COVID hit, I had a surgery on my other hip, and there's a big rod in there now. I am going to go get a similar surgery on my other hip now. Hasn't happened yet. I am currently going to head. Kidding! I just came from the doctor. X-ray was negative, but I've broken multiple bones, including my hip and the pelvis, which are both in the same kind of region. Both didn't show up on X-ray, but showed up on MRI. I've been walking on this now for 2 weeks. Funny enough, I have pretty good tell of when I've broken a bone. I've broken enough that I can kind of tell the difference. But there's something with kind of my pelvis hip region that the pain receptors just aren't the same. So like my last hip, I walked on it for a month before I went to the doctor. Pelvis before that, walked on it for probably 2-3 weeks before I went to the doctor. It's just something weird with the pain. So with this one, like the last hip, I walked on it for 3 weeks, was kind of, maybe something, maybe not. I can't really tell. It was just a freak thing. I was just at a party and I turned to walk for the door, felt a little pop, and I was like, yeah, maybe that's something. But never like really progressed. It kind of just stayed mid for a while. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And then I was laying in bed probably about 3 weeks later, and just this massive shock went down my leg, and I was like, okay, now I know. But it was my senior year of college. It was my spring. It was 2 days before spring break, so I decided to go on spring break and just have the worst amount of pain for the whole week. Then I had the surgery after that, and this is kind of where I'm in that kind of, I don't really know, maybe something, but instead of making it worse and risking it being really bad, I'm gonna go get it checked out. So the X-ray was negative, but again, both the 2 times that I've done it have both been negative, and the MRI then showed it. So I haven't. It is currently about noon. MRI is scheduled for 4, and I'll check in with you guys, I guess after the MRI or before the MRI. I don't know. I don't really know where this video is gonna go because again, nothing. This is kind of out of the nowhere, but I appreciate you guys sticking with it. I don't think that happened overnight, but the cactus is blooming. That's pretty nice. So it's broken. And there's a current crack on the ball of the hip, and then there's swelling around the neck of it, which is where I broke it last time. So I'm waiting to go get another CAT scan, or get a CAT scan. I got an MRI. They couldn't fully make it out on the MRI, so I now have to go to the CAT scan to see if it's broken in that second spot. And then we will figure out course of action from there. Most likely it's going to be surgery. It's just kind of what type I'm getting. It's just life with the condition, unfortunately. It was a freak thing. Wasn't strenuous, wasn't physical contact. Like, was literally just doing stuff I normally do, which is how I broke the last one too. Yeah, just waiting for a call right now to schedule a CT and go from there. All right, well, I just got back from the doctor, and it is broken in the exact same spot where I broke it last time. If you don't follow me on TikTok, again, you can go back and see the whole recovery journey. If you're a little squeamish, skip like 20 seconds in advance. But here's my x-ray of the surgery I got last time. You see all the rods and everything in there. And that is the exact same surgery I'm having on my other hip now. It is what it is at this point. Can't really change anything. Just gonna go through 2 months of hell. First 2 weeks are pretty rough. Unfortunately, we have the meet and greet next week, so I'm gonna show up probably for a little bit. I have to show up because I want to see you guys, and I know a lot of people are traveling pretty far for this meet and greet, and I put a lot of effort into it. So I will be there. I will not be in fantastic spirits, but I will be sitting there and seeing you guys all there. I don't know when I'm putting this out. I know so today is Thursday, the 12th. Surgery is scheduled for Tuesday. The doctor goes on, this was his last day in town. He goes on vacation. I just want him to do it. He did my last one, so he's gonna do this one. I trust him immensely. Did a great job the first time. So if it's not broke, don't fix it. So instead of having another surgeon do it, I'm just gonna wait out the weekend and be back on Tuesday. And then I'm gonna spend the night in the hospital after. So Wednesday morning, I'll be out of the hospital, hopefully. Last time I think I spent 2 nights. I don't really remember. And then we get on the road I'm moving, so I'm gonna move back to my parents' house. They're about 20 minutes down, no, not even 20 minutes, about 10 minutes down the road, just so they can help out a bit. I'm gonna move back to there for about 2 weeks. Because those first 2 weeks are pretty brutal, I'm not gonna lie. The pain, kind of after the surgery, the swelling, that's kind of when it all starts to kick in, really. I mean, I can't be putting any weight on it for probably 2 months, maybe even 3 months. I thought it was 3 months last time. He said 2 months this time. Either way, I'm just kind of bedridden for a while. I'll be working, answering phone calls, but at least for the first 2 weeks while that pain is pretty fresh, I'll be at their house. So not great news. I love gambling, but honestly, this was not a good bet for me. I really, walking into the MRI, I thought it was 50-50. I really had no idea. Last time, I walked on it for 3 weeks, and then just 1 week, something changed, and I think I just made the crack a lot worse. And then after that, I knew after that. So right now, I'm kind of at before, I'm not really 100% sure, but I mean, you can see it. Here's this is the MRI, so you can't really see a crack or anything, but all that white are on the bone of the hip. That's the bone marrow edema or whatever it's called. Basically, you can't really see the crack, but you can see kind of where the bone marrow has been released a little bit. You can see the body basically reacting as there's a fracture there. And it's called a femoral neck. It's literally the only bone connecting your leg to your body. So with the condition, my bone's already fragile, and that is actually also naturally one of the more fragile areas of your body, and it's the most high tension area of your body as well. It's just kind of one thing on the other. It's just a recipe for disaster, you shall say. But the flip side, I don't have any more hips to break, and after this I should be done, and I'll be symmetrical now. So I don't know. I'm trying to see the positive in it. I've broken a lot of bones in my life, so it's it's just part of it. It's the first time though where I can say I'm really not looking forward to it, honestly. Just having gone through the recovery. A cast is whatever, people sign it, people love you when you have a cast, but this is the first one I'm fuck, this is gonna suck. For now, I'm just kind of getting through the weekend. I'm gonna try to clear some things up at work this weekend, and I guess I'll check back with you guys on Tuesday. All right, it's Sunday afternoon. I just got home from work for the last time. It's gonna be a bit till I go back. So tomorrow I'm moving in with my parents because surgery's on Tuesday. Colson's gonna be taking care of all the tanks, but I wanna make sure everything's kind of good to go before he gets here. So I'm gonna do some quick aquarium maintenance. I have my friend to help me out. So let's go ahead. Let's go check on the tanks real quick. Here's a 20-gallon. Really just needs an algae to get scraped down, but it looks pretty good. The aquas are kind of miscolored, but I think its phosphates are a little high. I haven't really checked this tank. I've been a little occupied. But again, no aptasia. Acan's fluffy as ever. Ghani's wisping away. There's the glitter bomb. You can see he's got the really nice tentacles on it. Clowns are loving life. The tank looks really good, honestly. Can't say anything bad about it. Sorry, my voice is not as exuberant as usual. Obviously, I got a lot on my mind right now. So let's go check out the NEM tank. Oh, I forgot to turn the light on this morning. We got a little bit of cyano in here. It's mostly this natural light. But I mean, the anemone's usually pretty open. Let's go ahead and turn the light on. Everything looks really normal, honestly. Pistol shrimps hanging out up top. Not on the bottom like I wanted, but honestly, tank's doing fine. So let's go ahead and start scraping on the glass of the 20-gallon. All right, first thing, I know I'm walking on a broken hip. Not really supposed to, but don't tell my doctor. I've already walked on it for 2 weeks, switched one more day. So we're gonna go ahead and kill all the flow in here. Where the light. There, we killed the flow. So we're gonna go ahead and just scrape out all the algae, and then we'll go ahead and suck all that out. All right, we are all scraped down now. No algae. So we're gonna go ahead and drain some of this water out. Now that's all gunked up. Probably getting the sand a little bit more. Otherwise, the tank looks pretty good. Nice quick water change. All right, we are all filled up with new water. Glass is scraped down, new floss in the back. Now we just gotta wait for it to clear up. And now we go do the second tank, which should take all of 30 seconds, hopefully. So this tank's pretty clean. I just had to blush off a little cyano or whatever. Really just gonna drain the water, fill it back up, call it a day. There's nothing really on the glass to get at because this light stays off for the most part, so there's not really algae anywhere. Pretty simple. And literally 30 seconds later, the first water change on this tank is done. Super anticlimactic. Here we are the next morning. You can see the anemone's nice and open. It's not really colored because it's the white light. Clown needs to eat. But the tank looks super clean, clear, looking good. Let's go get some food for this little devil. And here's the 20 gallon. You can see everybody's happy. I got all these watermarks on here. But everybody's starting to open up. Tank looks super clear. Let's get some pellets. It is kind of interesting. There is only 2 fish in here now. I'll grab these pellets for the other tank. All right, now we give the little devil her pellets. Eat up. They just sink so fast. I spilled some. Make sure the anemone gets some, which it never does. Where'd she go? Can you stop messing with the blinds, please? You can't even see through them. Get out of here. So it's Monday right now. I'm finishing up all the work that I have to do on my laptop. I'm shutting my phone off, my laptop off, starting in about 6 hours. And then just kind of going to my parents' house and just getting ready. But yeah, so just getting the house ready right now. I gotta change out all the cat stuff, make sure she's good. She's pretty automated again, like food, water, litter box. Like she can go weeks at a time and I don't even have to think about her. I will be thinking about her because I know she's very affectionate and is gonna miss me, right? Meow. All right, great talk. Other than that, like I said, we got all the fish stuff done yesterday. Tanks look great. I'm happy with them. Colson will be stopping by to feed the fish and kind of take care of everything, probably only twice a week. But yeah, I guess I'll pick it up when we're at the hospital. All right, it's about 8 in the morning. I just got out of my last good shower. I had to use like this whole antibacterial surgical scrub soap. Now it's time to go to the hospital. My mind is, I really don't want to do this, but I don't really have a choice. It's not so much the surgery. I'm not worried about the surgery. It's more the after of like, oh, because I've been through this already once before, and I just don't want to do it again. But don't really have a choice, so let's go head to the hospital. I'm about to throw up. All right, we got the first dose of some drugs. I got like 9 IVs in me right now. Yeah, just waiting to go back. Honestly, I'm fine now. Like, I'm not stressed or anything. Like, I'm pretty in good spirits. It's not that bad. It's really the recovery that's gonna be bad. Get a little party going. Yeah, they gotta give me some stronger stuff. This is nothing. Go time. All right, just woke up. I am devouring this Jell-O. I'm so hungry. I am in a good amount of pain, but on the mend, day 1 of recovery, and spending the night here. And yeah, I don't really know what to say. This is a not normal video for me, but just keeping you guys updated. All right, no, not really sure what you can see or not. I'm feeling a little better, but again, it's mostly pain meds. Everything went pretty well though. Everything went smooth. Closely getting out of here tomorrow morning, so at least that's the goal. We'll see what actually happens. Yeah, I know, not a normal video, but I've posted on my Instagram and I've just received nothing but love, so I really appreciate that from you guys. Going forward, I don't really know what content I'll be able to do just because I'm going to be like on a walker. Basically, I can't put any weight on it. So I do have that raft battle video coming out soon. I can finally edit that and get that out. We'll find some stuff. We'll definitely find some stuff. I might even go travel somewhere and, you know, hop on a little electric scooter and go look at some public aquariums. But comment down below if you have any ideas. I'm not really sure where to go with it, but comment down below if you have some ideas that are easy, accessible. I don't gotta walk too much, or I can just use a scooter, and we'll go from there. But for now, I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, sorry again, you can't really see anything. It's about 1 in the morning right now. I was sleeping, but the worst part about sleeping in a hospital is that they come and check on you like every 2 hours to like, oh, just checking up. Okay, get some rest. Well, I was resting until you came and disturbed me. and now I'm kind of up now. But yeah, it's just like 1 in the morning. I'm actually sleeping not terrible. The pain is not horrendous right now, but I think that was because I was asleep and I haven't moved like an inch. I've been sleeping on my back, which is like just awful. Just staying perfectly still, sleeping on my back is just not a comfortable position. Back to bed, and hopefully for an extended period of time. It's about 4:30 in the morning right now. I got a popsicle. My throat's been really hurting from the breathing tube from the surgery, so I got a popsicle. They just came and woke me up again to give me pain meds and draw some blood and antibiotics. So again, yeah, you don't sleep much here, but I got a popsicle, so we're okay. So PT just showed up and we tried to get out of bed, and oh my god, that sucked. It didn't happen. Pain meds have done absolutely nothing. Yeah, we like tried to shimmy over to the bed, and the second you try to put my leg over the side, it wasn't going. Oh, that was rough. That was really rough. Baby's first walk of the day. Yay! I'm up now. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. You've done this before, James. Oh, got a little chicken parm and pasta. That walk hurt so badly. I actually tried it earlier in the day and I literally couldn't get out of bed. It hurt so bad, but that one, they gave me a muscle relaxer, so I was able to get out a little better, and I just kind of pushed myself through it just so I could get out of here. But that sucked. But going home now. This blows. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I don't really know how long this video is or honestly what even happened in this video. The meds are kind of fogging my head up right now. PT is about to come here in a second. It's gonna be very basic, just kind of squeezing the muscles so it doesn't like atrophy too much. But I appreciate the support you guys have given me. I appreciate all the nice comments and everything. You guys have reached out, and it really means a lot. Definitely gonna be a fun 3 months. I mean, I literally can't put any weight on it for 3 months, so I'm gonna be on the walker for that whole time. So we'll see what the future holds. I've done it once and I'll do it again. It just really sucks right now. I'm definitely in a good amount of pain. I'm comfortable sitting here right now, but moving, definitely I can feel it. So, but again, I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you next time.